Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yearny Cat Crochet, and this is a 2024 honeycomb stitch blanket crochet along. And I don't know why I can never remember that, but I didn't get to do it yesterday. I had stayed up really late and then didn't wake up in time, and so this is going to be, I don't think it's going to be a very long video, but if you want to grab a snack or something, or your crochet and watch along, I just wanted to show y'all the cup that my mom got me. This matches the color of my toaster and my microwave. I have vintage looking, they're new, but they're vintage microwave and toaster, and a teapot, a kettle that whistles when you put it on the stove. Love those things. And but anyway, she got me this cup, and it says, "The cat likes me best," and then it has the cute little you know, kitty cat paw prints, and then on the inside it says "I'm perfect." And it's got the green that I like, so it's really cool. And I'm drinking just black coffee, generic, but it's working. I really needed it. So anyway, yeah, so if I look terrible, it's because I'm not sleeping like I should. For some reason my brain just goes off in the evening hours, I guess because everybody is asleep and it's quiet, and I can read or watch whatever I want to, or crochet, and so I end up using the time when nobody's up to be up, and then when I should be awake in the morning to do all the filming and everything, I end up sleeping in. So I'm trying to fix it. I went to bed early last night, but I still feel kind of weird. If I don't get enough sleep with my rheumatoid arthritis, I have autoimmune disease. It's just, you're more susceptible to stuff, and you need to get your rest. And when you don't, your body is not thankful. So before I show the blanket and show, hopefully I've got Renee's blanket up here and the correct spelling of her name, because I have been spelling it wrong. I am very, very sorry, Renee. And please tell me if I'm pronouncing it right. Hopefully I have her blanket up here. I'll leave that up for a few minutes. She's doing awesome, and is close to putting her border on, and so am I. But before I do all that, I wanted to show something. A good friend sent me a pattern, and I tried it out, and I read the pattern and I could do it. I don't know if it was her confidence in me. Well, I know that was a factor, but the fact that, or part of the fact that I had the Wibbles book, and I did the pair. You can kind of see him. He's wait a minute, right there. Amigurumi pattern that was in the book, I did that pair, and I don't know if it was part of that confidence of actually doing that pattern, and it didn't have any extra words in it. It was just literally, excuse me, I hope that didn't come out on film. I burped. I hope that it had sorry, I don't want to restart the video. I'm just gonna leave that in. Y'all have a good laugh at my at my expense. But anyway, it just blew me right out of the water. I don't know if it was just literally having the abbreviations and just the numbers that helped me or not. But once I did that, and then she sent me one pattern to see if I could do it, and I did it, and this is the result. It's a pinwheel type pattern, a square. It has to be blocked. I mean, it is actually square, and once I block it, it'll be perfectly square. But what I did was, okay, so in the pattern, it calls for you to switch the colors A, B, and C. And instead of doing A, B, and C, I did A and B. The B and C colors where you're supposed to switch, I just used this variegated yarn, and it kind of switched colors on its own. Not perfectly, but it just looks like a neat swirl pattern. And also pinwheel, like a pinwheel, because this would be the middle of the pinwheel. And then you switch back to the A color at the end. And yeah, I had to tear it out a couple of times, but I got the gist of what it said, and I was so excited. I'm just like, now I'm a new person. I'm reading patterns, y'all. And you guys know that was not me. I was not able to do that before. So I think it was a combination of the confidence of my friend and also doing that one Woobles book that was pretty easy for me to do. But anyway, I love it. It's gonna have a twin, I think. It may have more, I don't know, but I may make a purse out of it or something. I'm not really sure, but I love it. Okay, and oh, the yarn I used for that, Big Twist Living, is this, the green. And this one is, I think it's Premier, but I can't remember the name. I wish I'd have saved that out for you guys. But anyway, I think it's Premier. But this is Big Twist Living, this outside color. Okay. And also, I went by the library because I wanted to get some books to read, and I haven't been reading books, and just because I haven't made myself time to read, and I do really enjoy it. I'm a very good reader, which is why patterns, I don't understand why it was messing with me. But anyway, I have a very large vocabulary that I hardly ever read, but the reason why I have it is due to all the books I read when I was younger. I read a ton of books, and I highly recommend you reading to your children and to Harley, stop. I highly recommend you reading to your children, and as early as possible, and then helping them to read when they get older, because it just makes a world of difference in their learning. I did it with my son. You guys see how well that turned out if you've watched any of my videos. I'm not proud. But anyway, so long story short, I went to the library. I'm getting off track here, people. And I got some books that I'm kind of excited to show you guys. Okay, now these are from 2008. At least the first one, that was the book. But it's a murder mystery book about crocheters. And the main character in this book learns how to crochet in the midst of all the stuff that's going on. And what is really cool, I'll show you the first book. It's called Hooked on Murder by Betty Hechtman, and I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Hecht, which sounds like Hecht to me, and man, M-A-N. But anyway, it's got a really cute, you know, granny squares and a bowl of yarn, and it's got bright colors. Whenever I go into the library, I always look for the books with the really bright colors on the front. I know that doesn't exactly pick a book for somebody, but the colors always interest me. And then when I get the book, usually the people that pick the bright colors for their books are the most fun books I've ever picked out. So that's how I pick my books. One by genre, murder mystery, and two by the colors first. I'll look through the other ones, but I really enjoy bright colors, in case y'all can't tell. And so that's what attracts me in the library. But anyway, what is really cool about this is in the back there is a recipe for the cake that she makes, in the story, which I'm going to copy down, and there is a pattern in the book. So there's a pattern. In this case, it's for a washcloth. I already really know how to do a granny square washcloth, so I didn't need it, but it's neat for other people, you know. And so anyway, so I don't know if you can still get these at a bookstore because it was 2008, but you might could get them on like World of Books. It's called WOB, W-O-B, World of Books. You might could look there or on Amazon, but even if you can't get it there, go to your library if you have a local library. But it is really good. The story was really interesting. There's a little bit of romance, but there's no gross stuff in it. Well, it's technically it's not gross stuff, it's natural human stuff, but I don't like to read a lot of that. There was this one romance book that was so funny. I found it very enjoyable, all the humor, but then it would throw in details. I've been married for 30 years. I don't need all the details. I know how it's supposed to go, but I don't read romances very often because of that, unless they're like Christian romances or something where it just has, you know, them going out. But I really like murder mysteries. I really like trying to figure out who done it, you know. One of my first, believe it or not, my first murder mysteries were Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes, and then all the kids' mystery books, which didn't exactly involve murder in the kids' ones, but you know, I really like whodunit, figuring it out, you know. And so this combines my love of crochet with my love of murder mystery books. So anyway, and I got the first 3 in the set. This is the next one. This one was Hooked on Murder, and then this one was Dead Men Don't Crochet. I love that name. And then this one is By Hook or By Crook. So these are my summer reading. I've already finished the first one in like 2 days because I was just like so hooked, you know, hooked on murder. But anyway, so I highly recommend that. I'll try to put a link to, well, I'll write her name in the description box. Y'all can look it up at your library because I don't have any links to any place that sells them. But if you're interested, and please tell me in the comments, are you reading any books this summer? What are you reading? Are you even interested in reading? I've been watching everybody's channels that I can, and there's been really interesting stuff going on, like making your own soap and making your own fused glass, and that's at Ginger Cat Crochet. I will put the link to her channel in the description box, and you really should go if you don't know her yet. Her name's Pamela. She likes her full name, Pamela, just like I like Patricia. Anyway, if you go over there, please do, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. You will be so interested in her channel. She does these amigurumis that are so professional. It blows my mind every time she brings out a new one. And she's gonna think I'm just talking her up, but I'm not. I'm really that impressed by all the stuff. And then she goes places with her family, and she shares pictures, and she these really neat places over there. She's from the UK. But anyway, really do check her out, please, and like and subscribe to her channel, like her videos, and it would be a really big present to me if you did. I would enjoy that. So anyway, also anybody else I mentioned, like Renee at No Idle Hands 2019, please go check out their channels, and Becca at Merrymaker, I'll put the link to her channel in there. If you're following along with my crochet along and you're not subscribed to her, that can be one of your bonus entries. So please, if you're doing the crochet along, please let me know if you have subscribed. By the way, this is your chance to do your entry for the crochet along. Leave your comment in the description. You get a double point for your comment today because I am 1 day late in putting out this video, and so I thought I'll give a bonus point. So anyway, I really do appreciate you all not crucifying me over not having it yesterday. If I'd have done it yesterday, it wouldn't have been as good. I hope it's good enough for now. I'm going to take another drink of my coffee. Hopefully no slurping. Oh, one neat report is my weight loss journey is going well. I'm down to 210 pounds, which I know is a lot, but considering at one point in my weight loss journey, I was 289. Now, when I started this particular medicine that they put me on, I was like 240 something. So I did a lot of life changing at 289. Like I cut out soda. I didn't cut out sugary snacks, but I cut them out a lot. And I did low carb, but my liver is not doing good. I have a non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, so the doctor's like, I need to put you on some medicine to help this speed this along, and which is the only reason why I'm taking it, because I'm not a medicine taking kind of person. There's a lot of medicines I have to take because of my rheumatoid arthritis so that my body doesn't kill itself. But excuse me. So he thought, well, I mean, you're doing everything else you can, and you're just gonna have to take this medicine to help you. So I'm taking the medicine. Please be kind in the comments. I know there's a lot of different ways, but I did a lot of different ways, and it got me to where I was, but I still needed the help, so that's why I'm taking the medicine. But anyway, I'm trying to stay hydrated because I heard some people having trouble with it because they weren't staying hydrated and not getting enough nutrients. So I'm trying to make sure I get my vegetables and my water, you know. I still drink as much coffee as I can get a hold of. I'm never going to stop that. I'd rather, life isn't fun if you don't have something, and coffee is my something, and my yarn keeps me, you know, centered. My dad came by yesterday, and he said, you're starting to have any minute now you could have a yarn shop. And it's true. Dad is so true. But I'm going fishing with him next Sunday. This Father's Day, we are celebrating it with my father-in-law, and then because my dad had other plans with my other brother, and Sunday we were going to get up at the crack of dawn and we are going to go fishing at the very first moment of light. So I have to go to bed early on Saturday so I can get up. But see, I can't tolerate the heat with my medicine, and I just have skin issues. And if I get out in if it's above 73 basically outside, I can't be out in it unless I'm in air conditioning like a car or something. I just get serious rash and it's not fun to get rid of because I can't heal because of my medicine. So long story short, we're going fishing on Sunday, and we're gonna fish till about 11 o'clock till it starts to get to the heat, you know, of the day, and then we'll go home, and that way I'll be able to do it. So I'm looking forward to that. I really do like to fish. I like to eat fish and and then it's something fun to do with my dad because he enjoys it. So anyway, this is what the whole show has been about, is this blanket. Now, there are going to be some changes. Well, there were already some changes because I started out, I was going to put this on at the border, and doesn't it look like burnt orange to you? It looked like burnt orange in the bag. It looks like burnt orange on the camera, but in person, when I took it out of the bag, it looks like a dark salmon color, and it did not, up against the yarn, it did not go well. So it's not going to be my border. And then I picked another yarn, and I thought, I'm just going to live with it. It's going to be my border. I don't like it either. There's one row of it on there. Oh, I'm showing you the back end, which I haven't got my ends weaved in. I showed you my ends. But anyway, I don't like it. This color. I think I'm going to take it off, and I have a darker burnt orange up there. I think I'm going to add it. I don't know. You tell me. Is it okay? I don't know. But I may leave it on. I don't know. As I'm looking at it on the camera, it doesn't look too bad. But yesterday, or the day before that, I was kind of upset by the color. But that's how big it is. It goes to my ankles. Right now it's to my ankles, and it's right up here on my chest. It'll probably have this much more of a border, which is plenty enough for sitting in my chair. And it's already wide enough, so it'll be definitely wide enough once I get the border on. And plus, what I like about it is I can wrap it around my shoulders. So it's a lap blanket and a wrap, which it wasn't intended on being a wrap, but then I noticed it could be a wrap, so I'm making it a wrap. But anyway, that's how long. I haven't measured it yet. Almost get my arm stretched out with it. I haven't measured it yet, but I will once I get the border on. And so I'll let you guys know the finished dimensions. Now, I'm not finished. I still have to put the border on, and we still have until August 1st. So if I get the border finished and get it measured and tell you guys all about that and show you my final picture on that one, I might, somebody else suggested me, I think it was Renee, about doing other things with the honeycomb stitch. And so I thought that was a great idea. So I might do a pillow to match the throw, or I may do a purse. I don't know. I haven't decided. I might definitely do a washcloth. Might definitely. That's not good use of grammar. I might use it to make a washcloth to show everybody how it would look in a washcloth. I just don't know. Or a tea towel or something. I don't know. We'll see. But we got plenty of time, and every week, even if you get yours finished and you don't want to make anything else, after you're completely finished with your project, just let me know. You'll still get that picture extra entry. And by the way, check out the first video if you want to know how to enter and how to enter correctly. And the first video explains everything in the description box, and I explain it on screen. So please go to that first video so I don't have to keep putting it in the description box every time. But do check out the description box today so you can be linked to those channels. And remember the name of the author if you want the book, or to get the books, the crochet murder mystery books, because they have a pattern and they have a recipe in each book. So anyway, back to the blanket. If you finish your project and you don't do any more projects, every week after that, you'll still get a picture credit. So you'll still get 2. This week you'll have 3, because you'll have your picture and you'll have a double bonus point for commenting on the video because I was late making the video. Take advantage of that, because it may not happen again. You never know. But but if you finish, I'm getting squirrel-like again. If you finish your project and you've sent in your picture and you don't do anything else, each week I'll just continue to put your picture up if you gave me permission. If you don't give me permission, you'll still get your point if you send me your picture and I don't put it up, but you'll still get your point every week for your picture after your project is completed. To make it fair, because I mean, people crochet at different speeds. You don't even have to get finished. You can just be working on it till August 1st to be in the giveaway. And the giveaway is, if you watch the first video, it'll give you all the details, but it's a mystery box of my yarn if you live in the United States, or a $20 set of patterns, up to $20 on Etsy. I will buy those and send them to you by email. Now I can read patterns, but I'm still not going to double dip. I'll delete it. So don't worry. I don't do that. It's not fair, you know. But anyway, so let me think. There were so many more things I wanted to do. So because my friend helped me with this square to see if I could do the patterns, there is a book. And I bought it, and it's coming on Thursday. So I don't know when I will do the video, but I got some English tea, some Earl Grey tea, and I got some tea biscuits, and I'm gonna do another what's on my hook, what's in my cup, what's on my hook, and what's on my mind video, and then I'll get to show you the ornament I got from the Queen's the last Jubilee that she had before she passed away. My brother bought me the Christmas ornament, so I'm going to show everybody that. I thought it would be proper to have it with some tea and show it to everybody. And that's about it. Yeah, I can't really think of anything right now, and the video is almost 30 minutes long, so I'm going to tell you guys, please remember to be a joy bomb in your corner of the world. And by that, I mean share your craft, share your passion, share your joy, share your time with a neighbor, a friend, a loved one. And if you can't do any of that, as you're walking past somebody today, please give them your best smile, because you never know what that person has been through. There is a lot of heavy stuff going on in the world today. And you know, people just need that little extra attention that you can give them, and a smile is free, and you never know how it'll turn somebody's day around. They could have had a really awful day, and they come across you with that just wonderful joy-filled smile, and it might just be the thing that turns their day around, and it's absolutely free. So I encourage you to do that, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.